In this tutorial in Cyberlink PowerDirector, I'd like to show you how you can add unexpected elements like particles and objects to your titles. We have a clip on track number 1 of these two knocking around the soccer ball. Let's add a title, but make it a little bit unusual with the elements we're going to add to that. So I'm going to go to my title room, and I'll take the generic default My Title and drag it to track number 2. I want to edit it. The easiest way is simply click on the Edit button, and here I am in my simple editing screen. I'll just click on this preset here to change the letters and characters, and we're going to enlarge it something, maybe not 72, let's make it maybe 48. And I'll drag it over, and we'll change the content of it, call it Soccer Fun. Now let's add some unexpected elements. To do that, we're going to click on the Advanced button in the lower right corner of the left panel. That will get me into my advanced editing mode. What I want to do now is I want to add a particle. So I click on the second icon from the left next to the T, the spray of dots, and that will open up my particle options. Let's find a couple that we can use. Some of these will not work very well, others will work better. Let's take a Flash 2 and click on that, and click on OK. Now the box shows the area where the flash is applied. Let's just play it without any change whatsoever. And there we have the flashes inside the box and a few outside. Let's move the box and see what happens if we simply relocate it. There we have more occurring exactly where the box goes. We'll click back on there, click back on here, and you notice we have some particle adjustment we can make on this screen simply by moving these dots. So let's play and see what we have at this point. So now they're flashing pretty much around the text. Now if you want them to appear in front of the text, all you need to do is click on the left side below the picture by the timelines, hold the mouse down, you'll get this tight fist, and then drag it down, and that's how we reorder the tracks. Now when they flash, they will actually flash in front of the letters. So now they obscure the letters if you want that to be the case. I'm going to put this back behind. I think it's less distracting. And you can take a number of particles and try that. Let's add another particle by clicking over here again. And some of these will not work well in this situation because they're full screen. They will obscure almost everything. But you might find some that would be just enough to work. Let's try the soccer balls. Okay, we'll click on this one and we'll play it. And here they come rolling across the screen. Now that one fits perfectly. However, I don't like the place it's at, so I'm going to click on it again. And see if we can move it by moving, there we go. We're going to move it right underneath and see if this works. Okay, so that looks pretty good. So you can change things about any way you want in terms of the location. If you want to do in-depth editing of the particle, you can right-click on it in the timeline. And then you can click on Edit in Particle Designer. We won't do that in this tutorial. But that's a way in which you can use particles to add to your titles. Now, if I want something else, let's take a real soccer ball and add it. I'm going to click on the icon here, says Insert Image. Then I'm going to go to this image I have of a soccer ball and click on Open. And now I'm going to add this to the title. So we'll put it maybe here. We can change the location and the magnification of it. I'll put it right between soccer and fun. And so now when I play this, I have all these elements in the title. Now, one thing I don't like about the default here, we're going to stop this, is that the default makes me fade this element in and out. So I'm going to click back on my soccer ball on track 4 and turn off the fade on the left side. So now I have all these elements working at once in my title. Now if I think the soccer thing through is too much. I'm just going to take that out right now. I'll right click and click on remove. That's all you need to do. And so we've added both an image element and particle elements in this particular title. If I want to use this in other places, I'm going to click on Save As. I'll just call this Soccer. And now I have it for use elsewhere. I'll click on OK when I'm done. And we'll close our title room, go back to our media room. But you notice we don't have anything else in the media room, and all of this is embedded in our single title. So now I don't have to worry about losing some of these elements. Wherever I have this title appearing, it will have the particles, it will have the image, all embedded at the same time. So that's a great way to add to your elements when you want to enhance or beef up a title in CyberLink PowerDirector.